So I came in as a year two, and I like kind of felt like I was looking over like a cliff when I first started because I had just graduated college, and I was like, I'm starting a master's degree like 2 months later. So I was pretty intimidated. I remember being on the flight and kind of wondering about it. But then the first day I got there, and we made these kind of introductory pictures of ourselves. And I've always kind of returned to this one because although we didn't use like Photoshop or anything really intense, it was really fun to make it. And sort of going back and looking at it has always been something that's kind of inspired like my own creativity. Second thing about year two is that it was big on theory and big ideas. So we kind of really thought about like the purpose of educational technology, some of the impacts it had in schools and learning, which was really good for me because I came from just really having a pretty strong tech background. Learned TPAC, which I always carry with me. Then we got to the Relate conference. That was an intense experience for all of us, I think. But I think in the end I really appreciated it because I learned to kind of communicate in a large group despite having differences in opinions. It was kind of a space where I feel like I kind of was able to develop my own understanding of leadership and communication. Now my favorite day through the whole program, the one where I learned the absolute most and I felt the most passionate, was going to the Kahn Memorial and the beaches of Normandy where World War II essentially started for America. It was the best day of my entire educational life. I just loved it. Then year three, Sparks was this brand new book to me. It's something I had never really thought of myself as a truly creative individual because I didn't really understand the pillars of creativity. And this book kind of like made it all tangible. Just like observation is one of the biggest keys. Then I had a great opportunity this year to really develop my skills in two technologies that I've really, really enjoyed. So Photoshop I kind of knew, but through the iGraphic I got a chance to like find a whole new sort of understanding of it and like just try it out more. And then also Adobe Premiere, which Kate knows all about learning that. The hardest thing for me has been trying to write my vision of teaching and learning. I spit out like almost 3 pages the other day of just stuff that I didn't even feel like was what I wanted to say, but in the end I started to pull something together. And then finally I'm left thinking sort of, what is knowledge, what is intelligence, what is understanding, and what is knowing now, and how do we actually get someone to do it? I don't think just reading something is really going to teach somebody to learn it the way we sort of used to think that. That's kind of changed. And then in the end, the biggest key is knowing you guys. Like there's such a variety of people here, learning about people who have gone so far out of their comfort zones, traveled all over the world to go and teach. Just, it's been one of the most inspiring things to see in my life, and like really makes me sort of view the world as a more diverse place than I did before. So.